Hey everyone, this is Guy Page, producer and mix engineer here at my studio on the Isle of Wight. I'd like to show you a brand new plugin from Analog Obsession called the BESURE-T251. It's a plugin designed to take a signal recorded with an SM57 or 58 and make it sound like it was recorded with a Telefunken 251. And whether it does that or not, I don't know, but I do know that I found some pretty cool uses for it, and I'd like to share one of those with you now. Let's have a listen to some drums that we recorded recently. And let me tell you what I don't like about it. This is a dub reggae track, and I want the overall mix eventually, when it's further down the line, to have some age to the sound. And there's something about the snare and hi-hat sounds that are too present, too clinical and digital to me, and all those things don't say age. So I'm going to want to sort that out. Let's zoom in on just the snare drum sound itself. All those problems really apparent there. So the attack of the snare is, for me, too crispy. The hi-hat sound is bleeding onto it in a really bright way, and that's not cool. Let's open up the BESURE plugin. Here's the controls are really simple. So there's a level for the direct signal, unprocessed, a level for the emulated signal, which is the 251 sound, and an output trim, which you can see I've already tweaked so that we're not adding or taking away any level compared to the unprocessed version. So this is running in parallel at the moment, so you can see I've got the direct and the emulation in. I've also prepped a version that is just the emulation, and as you can see, I've again tweaked the output trim to make sure the level's the same. So we'll start with this parallel version, and let's just listen to the original signal, and then I'll bring in this processed version so you can hear the difference. Night and day, really. I'll tell you what I'm hearing with the plugin engaged. I'm hearing that the hi-hat sounds further away, which is great, less annoying. The snare drum has got its tone is fatter and the note is longer. The attacks moved from that synthetic top end down into more of the mid-range where the stick's actually hitting the head, and that's great. And the rattle of the snares between the hits is less synthetic, less annoying, sounds further away. So that's really cool. I'll show you that again so you can hear what I mean. Now let's listen to these two versions where I've got the parallel and the version of just the emulated signal. Start parallel. So you can hear that actually that version with just the emulation has got more top end. The reason probably being that in this parallel version you've got two waveforms which are going to be different and therefore have some cancellation in the top end. But I don't think that the top end in this sounds particularly natural. It's got kind of like a bump in the upper mids, and I don't think that's going to be great. Not as natural as this. So we'll stick with the parallel version for now, go back to the whole kit, and engage the plugin, have it start with it bypassed, and we'll bring it in and out. I'll just turn up the snare a bit just to exaggerate what's going on so you can hear it on whatever you're listening on. So we are bypassed. listen to the hi-hats. I feel like when this plugin is not in, like I said, the hi-hats are right there and they're pretty annoying. With the plugin engaged, they go back in the mix, and that's good. It sounds older. It sounds less annoying. Now that's doing exactly what I want. It's bringing some age and some saturation to the sound. It's not got that synthetic top end. It sounds less digital, and that's why this is a great plugin in this instance. And it's not because you can't do this with other plugins. I'm sure you could get a combination of other things and get a similar result. But just bringing this onto the snare channel instantly did a thing which gave me an idea and inspired me to take the sound somewhere. And that's the sign of good gear for me. Hopefully this will inspire you and give you some ideas. Go to analogobsession.com where you can demo and buy this and a load of other really great plugins. And stick this back in and play us out, Daryl.